Hey guys, this is Tom with DraftMagic.com, and I'm back here for another PTQ. We're going to be starting the sealed Gatecrash PTQ here shortly. Very excited to be back doing limited. I took a fair amount of time just kind of really sort of analyzing standard. I love standard and finding out kind of what the meta is, but at the same time, I do also love Return to Ravnica and getting a chance to play limited and sealed, and it's still really kind of a puzzle that I haven't figured out all the way yet, but it's been so much fun to play, and I'm really looking forward to getting started here. So we will be deck building here in just a moment. Okay guys, here we are. Let's take a look at see what we've got. First of all, we're going to pile by rarity. So we do have Vraska, very happy to see that. We've got Pack Rat, very strong card here. We've got Smiter, let's see, Palisade Giant. So definitely some good stuff here. Let's take a look now by color. First of all, what I'm going to look at is kind of the creature count just to see what kind of build we can make here. Let's take a look. Okay, so looking at white, we have let's see, Pegasus, Arrestor, Heating Apparition, Eyes in the Sky. So potentially, we might have some nice populate. Let's take a look. Got a couple sentries. Nothing too exciting here. We do have a Phantom General. Very happy to see that. So far, Selesnya is pretty nice. We could potentially look in that direction. Let's also take a look here and see what our strong double color cards are. So we've got the Green-Black Guild Mage with Vraska. Definitely could see ourselves going that direction. Let's see, we have Spawn of Rixmati, Red Coast Rager, let's see, Rakdos Charm. So these are definitely fine, but I mean they're not super amazing. We do have, let's see what else we've got. Loxodon Smiter, Centaur Healer, Vassal Soul, Teleportal is pretty great. Got a Grizzly Savage here. Skymark Rock seems to be very powerful. Definitely some nice dual color cards here. The white is not terribly exciting. Let's see, in green we've got, I guess, a Dredge Beetle, X-Bane Guardian, Crocodile, Double Horn-Claw's Chance. Green is pretty weak, outside of the Guild Mage, Vraska, and Smiter healers. So there's definitely some stuff going on there. Let's take a look at the black. Let's see. So we've got Pack Rat in black, which is absolutely a bomb. Got a couple Dagger Dome Imps, Mind Rot, Launch Party, Jailbreakers, definitely just fine, Assassin's Strike. So we have some decent black. Not sure if we have enough. Let's see. Let's move this right back into the card pool here for just a moment. And let's take a look at the red. So we've got Pursuit of Flight, and in the red-blue Izzet deck, this actually is a pretty strong card. Lobber Crew, Goblin Rally, and then a couple Explosive Impacts and Street Spasm. So red might be a nice splash potentially. I mean, it's looking pretty weak. The Frostburn Weird is great. Teleportal can definitely be a game ender. Got the Weird, which is not terribly excited by. Then we have, let's see, in blue, what have we got? We've got Doorkeeper, couple in Action Junctions. Got a Cancel, a Void Wielder, and then triple Skywatch. So not terribly excited by the blue. Yeah, I'm thinking that blue's probably too weak. Red potentially might get there. If we're going to play red, we'll probably play it as a splash. Probably for Street Spasm and Impact. We could look at like red-black potentially. I mean, we do have... That guy's pretty bad. The Ringleader's pretty bad. We've got the Rage Mutt, a couple spawns of Rixmati. We have a Cackler, the Rakdos Charm, play like Frostborn Weird here, Lava Crew, maybe a Goblin Rally. Ugh, not excited about Cobble Brute. Couple Dagradome Imps, maybe. Launch Party Mind Rot. And then probably go like maybe like red, green, black potentially, or is it just better to run like green, white, black? So I mean, the spawns of Rixmati, they're fine. They're not terribly exciting. Let's see, Rakdos Charm. Really not that exciting. It's fine, but if we were to build like the red, green, black version, we would have, let's see, how would we run this? Potentially like Board and Depredation, maybe run it main. Definitely play Guild Mage, Long Legs. Probably aren't going to play all of these here, but let's see. That's pretty bad. Probably something close to this, then just shave a couple cards here. It seems okay. Let's take a look now at the green, white, black, which I think might be a little bit stronger. We've got Smiter and Centaur Healer, which are both just fantastic cards. Green, blue, white might actually also be an option here. We do have like the Skywatch, the Skymark Rock. So we take out the red. We do have some nice late game red, but if we cut the red, not terribly excited about Ethereal Armor here. Like, what do we have to populate? We really don't have much populate at all, so it's pretty bad. I mean, we can populate off of Horncollar's Chant, but that's so limited. Really, with no populate, Eyes in the Skies is pretty bad. Let's take a look. I guess, what does green, white, black have going for it? We've got you know, Centaur Healer, Smiter, Vraska, you know, definitely some solid threats there. Pack Rat is great. We don't necessarily need Judge's Familiar. Keening Apparition is probably fine. Pegasus might be a little bit weak. It's good, I guess, against flyers, but we've got our Dagger Dome Imps. The only problem here with Dagger Dome Imp is there's no really way to power it up here. With the current build, I mean, I guess we can power it up with a Judge Beetle, but that's about all we've got for powering up the Imps. Like, they're decent evasion, I guess, but we have Vassal Soul, some 3 power beaters on the ground. I guess I'm not terribly excited by the double white of Vassal Soul here. Got Swift Justice for tricks. Like, Cackler is okay, but he's kind of bad. He's pretty aggressive, and our deck is not super aggressive. Like, Phantom General doesn't even really do much. So basically we're just trying to run off like Vraska and like Smiter and Healer. We don't really even have tricks. We could go like, I guess we could go like blue, white, green. If we go blue, white, green, we lose Vraska. And then we also lose Pack Rats. I'm not sure that's correct, but let's take a look at it. So if we were to go blue, white, green, we'd lose like Assassin Strike, Launch Party, Mind Rot, Salvage, and also the Guild Mage. And then this way we get to run, let's see, I guess we get to run like Skywatch, Void Wielder, Familiar, probably run like Eyes in the Skies or Pegasus. Hussar Patrol. We don't really get too much from this, I guess. Frostburn Weird. Like, I mean, we're pretty much doing this for Skymark Rock if we're going to go with blue. And I don't think it's enough of a reason to do it. So I think probably not going to go with blue. You go like Vassal Soul also. I mean, it's fine. But I think just that the Guild Mage and the Vraska are just stronger. So now, is it better to go Jund colors here, or is it better to go with white? What does white get us? Pretty much, I mean, we're playing white for Smiter and Centaur Healer, and then I guess Palisade Giant. Red gives us late game removal and a couple 5-drops. I think. I think I kind of like the green, white, black a little better. So if we go this direction, do we have much? How good is Grizzly Salvage in this deck? It's fine. We have, I guess, 1 Drudge Beetle, so it's not amazing at all. I think in a deck with not too much removal, Mind Rot is certainly fine. Definitely playing Pack Rat and Jailbreaker. Not sure about Eyes in the Skies, it's pretty weak. But it could give us some, you know, a couple flyers. So we're at 26. I think we can probably cut maybe like a sentry. Like arrestor is pretty weak, but I guess like rounds out the early part of the curve. I like apparition, dredge beetle, guild mage, and pack rat. Arrestor is okay, but we're not hyper aggressive, so it's kind of meh. We don't have much at creature enchantment, so Rubbleback Rhino's also kind of meh. I like long legs because it's got just killing power, and then so we cut eyes in the skies. Now we're down to 23. Probably want predation just because we really don't have any answers to flyers right now. Daggerdom Imps might also be fine. I mean, just kind of too slow to get there in the air. This brings us to 25. Swift Justice Inc is actually pretty good. Yeah, I think salvage is still fine. What do we want to cut? I think I'm probably okay cutting a sentry, shaving that down a little bit. I do want to have access to at least one Horncollar's Chant as a way to kind of, you know, pull something out a bit later. We do have double Guild Gate and Rakdos. Might be better to go red. Ugh. This is all kind of on the back of Centaur, Healer, and Smiter, and that might just be a little bit too much there. I guess it's really about how, you know, how we want our deck to be stacked. We want to have, you know, more of a late game or more early. And I think that Healer and Smiter are strong enough cards that it's worth kind of trying this direction. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, whether it's red, black, green, or green, white, black. We have no fixing for green, white, black. It's one of the problems. So if we were to cut green, white, we lose Launch Party, Apparition, Palisade Giant. Just a card. Let's take a quick look here. We don't have too much time. Avenging Arrow. Then we get double impact. Probably running Spawn. Probably not running Horncollar's Chant. Probably Rage Mutt. Street Spasm. This deck probably wants Lobber Crew. Got a minute and 47. Kind of like the got more removal, but it's kind of slower in red black, I think. Like the land is a little bit better, but like the threats I think are a little bit more powerful. No. We do have a lot of fixing in red black. Alright, so there's 23. We play the Charm. Charm is okay. It's not super amazing. Probably run it like that. And then probably also going to be playing the Frostborn Weird here. Probably play Weird over Cackler. It's a little bit stronger. Got 30 seconds here. All right. Does that feel right? We definitely need more green. Probably cutting a swamp. Probably running it like that. And we can always change it afterward. So we have a pretty big 5-drop. Not terribly excited here with the 5-drop slot. But I think with the mana fixing and some of the removal, it's a little bit more